Well, we had another beautiful day here in the state line, and hopefully there's plenty of more where that came from. We'll check back in with Mark Henderson, who's live at a very beautiful and extravagant Christmas light display. Mark?
Hey, Mike and Shannon, what more can you say about the beautiful weather that we've seen here these last several days? And what more can you say about the display going on behind me? It's a 12-minute program. If you sync up your car radio as you drive by 99.5 FM, sync up the car radio and get the whole 12-minute presentation, you'll see lights dancing all over the place. We'll get more into the specifics on the show here coming up with a guy who's responsible for putting it on coming up in just a moment. First, though, to our forecast. We are back here out live. Again, we are on Divine Drive, just south of Rote Road, frame of reference point just south of Meyer on Perryville. And I'm with Andrew Plett here. He is the man behind this incredible project. And Andrew, you said that this was just kind of something, you were sitting on the computer one day watching YouTube videos, and it's just turned into this.
Yeah, I was, for the past 2 or 3 years, I've watched some YouTube videos on the Christmas light displays, and I told my wife that I thought I could do it, and it was finally this past year that she allowed me to spend some money, and so I was able to put something together. And
now this is something that you've kind of dreamed up and started working on over the course of about a year or so. You're not going to stop here. You've got bigger and better plans in the years ahead, huh?
Yeah, right now I'm only using about 2,600 lights.
Only?
A little over 2,600 lights. So next year I'll expand it a little bit. I don't think I'll go full Griswold anytime soon. But
oh, come on.
But I'll try to keep it tasteful.
And what's crazy is that you said that just the way the technology has evolved over the course of the last couple of years, this is using less power than you said a hairdryer.
Yeah, it doesn't pull that much amperage. It's actually, the whole thing's powered off of one outlet, and they're all LED lights, so it's definitely not a high consuming electronic.
It really is a sharp-looking production. We'll have much more coming up with Andrew tonight at 6, and we'll talk a little about how he chose the music that goes to this program as well. That'll do it for now here. Again, we're just south of Rote Road on Rockford's far east side near Meyer. Lights will be on until 9 o'clock, so come on out and check it out. Mike and Shannon?
Very cool and very tasteful.
Yes,
He's
absolutely.
Not worried about that one bit.
Welcome back, everybody, on this beautiful Tuesday evening. I'm out here on the far east side of town on Divine Drive, just south of Rote Road near Meyer on Perryville. Really, really cool display of Christmas lights synced up to some very festive holiday music here. A real good way to get into a holiday season where the holiday spirit, I got to say, it's been a little bit harder to come by because the weather has been so nice. We haven't really had much in the way of snow here, but I'll tell you what. It's safe to say I am fully on board in the Christmas spirit after spending the last hour and 15 minutes or thereabouts out here. We'll talk much more about the show that you see and hear behind me coming up in a bit. First, so look at the forecast. We are back here live on the east side of Rockford. I'm with Andrew Plett, who put this whole show together. And what was cool, we were talking off the air about a lot of the technology and the computer work that is involved. How much effort did it take to get everything so precisely tuned in together and synced up?
So actually getting it precisely synced isn't that hard, but it does take a lot of time. The program that I use can slow down the music, so once you have the songs picked out, you can slow it down, but then it's just, I mean, you're putting effects in one at a time, and you loop the music over and over just to get it lined up. So actually it's not that hard, but it does take a lot of time and patience.
So we're talking about the high-tech nature of this. Now there are some components to this that are admittedly very low-tech. I mean, some parts of the display, these trees behind us, some things that you can find in your garage or even in your kitchen sink.
Yeah, so the trees, I actually used hula hoops for the bases. I was at a store and saw hula hoops on clearance, and I thought that would be a good thing to put on a Christmas tree. And then the tops are actually strainers that you would put in your sink. And that's what I used they're smaller circles, and they have holes in them already. So I was able to zip tie the lights to those.
Who would have ever thought that something so cool behind us could be put together using hula hoops, zip ties, and kitchen strainers. Andrew, that's good work, my friend.
Well, thank you.
Hey, I'll tell you what, it is worth your while to come on out here. Again, we're on Divine Drive, just south of Rote Road. You will not be disappointed if you stop on out here and check these out. 5 to 9 o'clock, all through Christmas?
Yeah, so it's on a schedule. I have it running from 5 to 9 each night, and I'm going to have it playing through probably the first week of January.
Oh.
Really cool. Andrew, thanks so much for having us out. Awesome stuff, and we look forward to seeing more next year. All right, that'll do it from out here. Mike and Shannon will send it back to you.
Suppose that's a must-see then as we build into the holidays and even go past it a little bit.
Right, and I'm sure his neighbors find it hard to compete.
Yeah, exactly. Don't even try with this guy.
Right. Well, coming up on 23 News, which countries have made